Hello everyone. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial today on how to work with SVGs in your design space when you want to layer colors instead of doing a print and cut. Okay, so I'm going to upload, actually I already uploaded a basic design that I'm going to work with today. Alright, so this is an SVG design. So when I bring it in, you're going to see how it has lots of layers in here. Right, so there's a whole bunch going on in here. Now, a lot of times in design space, I don't have an explanation for it, but when you bring a design in, it won't bring it like to the 0 point, right? It's not going to bring it to your beginning access point here. So what you do to get it there is just here in the position, just change this to 0. Right, and then there it is. So sometimes if you open up a design and you don't see it, it's like, okay, where is it? Why isn't it there? That's usually what you should check first, because usually it's just at the wrong access point on the page. So now you're going to ungroup. All right, and you're going to see here how there's all of these different layers grouped together. So that's the way it's done in the design side of it. So I can show you here actually. This is how I have it done in Illustrator. So each color is its own layer. So when I send this SVG to a customer and they open it in their design space, they're going to see those same layers and then all the pieces that go underneath the layers. Okay, so if you wanted to print and cut, then you would just have to select all with Control A or Command A and flatten and then make it. Now, if that's not your goal, for whatever reason that you choose, you want to layer instead, what you would need to do is go one layer at a time. I don't know why it keeps doing that on me tonight. And you're going to weld. Right, so now that layer is a single piece versus being multiple pieces. And we're just going to go all the way down doing that. See how all the pieces are just disappearing. And this last one is already just a single piece, right? This is the back part of the design. All right, so after you've welded everything, you see that's it. Like those 6 pieces is all you have here. Okay, you can take them apart, see how everything is done. Right, it looks a little creepy doing that, but okay, so you have your back panel, and then this is the first piece that goes down, and then you go layering from there, right? You're gonna bring in your text. Okay, then you're gonna bring in your hoodie. Let's do the face next. Glasses. And the mouth. Right? It's back together. So the way I just kind of pulled it apart and brought it back together is how you would do it when you're layering. You would cut all of your pieces, and then one by one you go layering it using parts that help to guide you, which is why I started with the text and the hoodie, and then the face, right, because it helps to position the lens and the mouth. And that's pretty much it. So when you have this, you'll see the different colors that you're gonna have to cut, right? So when you go to make this, it's going to bring up a different board for each color. Now, if you want to try to put it all on one board, what you can do is just make everything the same color. Right, so the way this works is these colors up top are the colors I'm using right now, right? It always shows you at the very top all the colors that are being used on the design at the time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make everything, well, let's go black. All right, everything is black. Now when you go to make it, it's all gonna be on one board if it fits. Okay, so I tend to move things around and overlap a lot, so I'm gonna move this back to the other board. All right, let's put it here. Now I can just bring this over. Let's move you down. Right, and there's nothing left on that one, so that'll go away on its own. Now here, when you go to put your vinyl on your mat, what you can do is kind of like measure out the pieces so that you can put all the different colors on one mat versus having to pull your mat out 6 different times with the 6 different colors. And this takes a little bit of focus, but I do this pretty frequently. So you could just cut out a piece that would be the color of the mouth and measure it on your board to fall in that position. The glasses, you can do the same thing, position the piece in this exact location, right? You're going to check your 2 access points and make sure it falls in the right place. Same thing with the face. You can just put it at this access point for that size. The white, the black, the purple, you know, and so on. This is kind of an easier way of doing it than having to do it one by one for each color. And that's pretty much that. Please hit like below and don't forget to follow, subscribe, and drop a comment if you have any questions. Happy crafting!